We're sticking these little kids in these little prison cells because teachers are failing to manage their classrooms.
A Johnson County mother furious with her son's school, locking him in an isolation room, but the law protects the district. 41 Action News investigator Andy Alcock dug deeper and found out how the rules could soon change.
After looking at numbers from 3 area school districts, we found these rooms are being used exclusively for special needs children. The 3 districts averaged between 5 and 7 minutes for each use. We spoke to one parent who has a pending complaint with the Kansas Department of Education.
Like many 10-year-old boys, Drake Donahue enjoys riding his scooter. But unlike most boys his age, Drake has autism and has limited communication skills. In April, Drake's mother, Tony, tells us she was informed Drake was put in this safe or isolation room in his special education class due to a behavior issue. The school district sent us the pictures of the room.
And I told them to stop, and they said no, and gave me some of the details that were very vague and kind of spread out.
It's not a regular intervention or part of a behavior plan. It is used for emergency purposes.
Current Kansas law says a child with a disability shall be placed in a seclusion room only if the behavior of the student presents an imminent risk of harm.
I've seen firsthand very sad situations of young, small children that are incredibly violent and aggressive.
We're sticking these little kids in these little prison cells because teachers are failing to manage their classrooms.
41 Action News asked for seclusion room records for the Blue Valley, Shawnee Mission, and Olathe school districts, all similar-sized systems. In the first semester of this current school year, Blue Valley put 22 students in seclusion, Shawnee Mission 24, and Olathe 26 students. While those numbers are similar, the number of times the seclusion rooms were used vary greatly. Blue Valley's 22 students were secluded 106 times, or on average just under 5 times per student. Shawnee Mission's 24 students were secluded 236 times, or close to 10 times per student. Olathe's 26 students were secluded 480 times, or more than 18 times per student on average.
That's very alarming. It's very alarming that those numbers are that high.
Jennifer Smith is the director of the Autism Society of the Heartland in Lenexa. According to a report published by the Autism National Committee in July, seclusion and restraint are highly dangerous interventions that have led to death, injury, and trauma in children. The report goes on to say neither practice should be allowed absent an emergency posing a serious danger to physical safety. The Kansas legislature is currently considering a bill to require more specific documentation of seclusion room use, more strict training requirements, and same-day parental notification.
We are very much behind the efforts with several other organizations to support this bill.
With the help of his mom, we asked Drake about the seclusion room.
Did you want to get out of the room or stay in the room?
Get out of the room.
What has been the impact on your son, do you believe?
Oh, he's totally traumatized.
Tony says Drake would run away screaming from his teacher and get scared when he hears the school bus coming by their home. In October, she pulled Drake out of school.
At no time are any of our practices in seclusion or restraint ever putting a student in any physical danger.
Olathe Public Schools conducted its own internal investigation of Tony Donahue's seclusion room complaints. 2 outside agencies, the Olathe Police Department and the Kansas Division of Family Services, ruled they were unfounded. I'm investigator Andy Alcock, 41 Action News.